Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on State of Decay 2, and I wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing in the game recently, trying to collect as many vehicles as I possibly can. I actually just started this a few days ago, trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. I don't know if you guys saw my video that I posted a few days ago where I talked about maybe introducing tow trucks into the game to allow us to take a truck and be able to pick up a vehicle and bring it back to base. I'm not sure if we'll see anything like that pop up into State of Decay 2. Hopefully we do soon. But for now, I'm kind of stuck trying to figure out how to get all these vehicles that are scattered around my map to the base that I'm currently at. And the issue is that I don't know. For those of you that don't know, I'm in the top right corner of the map. So trying to collect vehicles from the bottom left corner of the map is very, very difficult. So I'm not sure if I want to try to move bases and try to get somewhere in the middle so that it's easier to collect all the vehicles. But I'm sure a lot of you guys have had experience with this or seen other people on YouTube do it before. But I'm looking to try to get as many vehicles as possible to kind of build a giant wall around my base to funnel the zombies in from one direction. The only issue that I have with that is that by the time I get that set up and straightened away, I'm afraid that I'm going to want to switch bases or switch maps or just not want to do it anymore. So what I'm doing right now is there's two different ways to go about doing this. I'm either walking across the entire map, which is annoying, and I'll take a survivor with me just in case I get too tired or I end up losing health or I run into a horde of zombies. So that at least I have some sort of backup. But another way that actually works is that you can take a vehicle, and keep in mind you have to take a ridiculous amount of gas to be able to do this. But basically you take a vehicle and you drive across the map to the vehicle that you want, and you kind of just drive both of them back at the same time. So let's say, for example, I drive one car across the map to pick up another one. I'll drive one car like 15-20 meters, and then I'll get out, walk back, drive the other one 15-20 meters. That way I always have a vehicle and I'm not just walking across the entire map. It would really suck to get stuck out in the middle of nowhere with no vehicle and have like a juggernaut roll up on you and you not have enough ammo or backup or anything to take it out. So that would be kind of the struggle. It would suck to just, end up dying trying to do this, but taking two vehicles as well as a survivor makes this 100 times easier. I feel like it might take a little bit longer. I haven't really compared both of them yet on time that it's taken because I really haven't had to go too far for now. I've just been gathering vehicles that are close. But another thing that you can do is you can actually call in vehicles through the radio. Now I believe they cost like 1,000 influence. There's a decent amount of influence per car that you want to call. Maybe it's only a few hundred. I can't remember. Depending on what you want, I think that you can just radio in a regular car for 200 influence. And then if you want one of the special ones from like the Independence Pack or one of the newer ones, it's going to cost 1,000, which kind of sucks. But if you want to do it that way, you can just keep calling vehicles into the map until you have enough. The only issue with that is that you have to gather a bunch of influence to do it, and I just don't know if that's worth it. I would rather just try to get a repair kit and a lot of gas to be able to go out and do this. And what's nice for me is that with this base that I'm in, I'm able to actually have up to 100 gas in my storage. So I have plenty. I can actually use a lot of that to be able to go and get these vehicles. But I don't know. I want to test it out. I've never done that before with building a wall around my base with vehicles. One thing that I've noticed, and if I need to ask you this if you're still watching this video, if you've had experience with this, I tried this earlier where I basically tried to put these cars in a wall form around my map or around my base. And when I logged out and I came back, some of the vehicles were they were near me, but they were just kind of spawned at different locations. And I don't know if that had to do with just the way the game works, that they just respawn in different locations around you, or if maybe it just didn't save when I quit. I don't know if it was an issue, but if you guys know for a fact that if it moves the vehicles when you're done, regardless if it's worth it. But I don't know. I have noticed that the vehicles that you call in don't move. So I don't know if it has to do with whether you call it in the vehicle or whether you parked it in your parking lot or if you just picked it up on the street somewhere. I'm not really sure how that works. So if you know, let me know down in the comments. But it's just something that I'm going for, trying to make happen. I think it'd be cool to have a giant wall around my base with just trucks to funnel all the zombies in one direction. I think it'll make it 100 times easier. But again, if you have experience with this, let me know down in the comment section below. But that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.